driving on the way to the IONNA event, and FSD must have been trained by a Karen or something, because it just can't maintain 80. Right now we're doing all right, but at random times it would just start slowing down. Nobody around, nobody near you. It makes no sense, and it's so annoying. Right now, doing pretty good. Maybe I should just keep the camera on the whole rest of the trip and it'll actually drive the way it's supposed to. But I got it set to 80 max. I'm trying to do 80, trying to follow some cars here, and it just doesn't want to cooperate. We are back to stay in the left lane at all costs, by the way. And I don't know why. That's just the way it's doing it. I've tried to move it over manually a few times, and it jams up on the brakes. It will not maintain speed in the left lane. Don't know why. Sometimes it has trouble maintaining speed in the right lane. Wait, what? Did I say that wrong? The left lane. We're in the left lane. Won't go the right lane. You know what? I just woke up.
2A.
2A.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you. So I attempted to precondition the truck, as you may have heard in the clip with the running noise, but I only had about 10 minutes of preconditioning, which didn't end up doing anything for me. And then we tried to plug in, and the first time it actually failed, so that's what you're seeing here, is it just completely failing and the screen goes off. We unplugged, replugged, and it did start charging. I think we ramped to 260, 240, 2 something kilowatt. I think it was 260. And then it immediately fell off. And I think it was at 180 when this clip ends up cutting off. Or, you know, the screen times out and goes back to sleep. But for the most part of the charging session, I held about 160. I was sharing with a Lightning, so at some point, you know, you're going to lose half of what you could be getting anyway because of that. So, and I guess that's not entirely true, because it's a 400 kilowatt charger, and the Lightning, the most a Lightning could ever pull is 150. So, I mean, in theory, I should have been able to pull 250, no issue, but it never did speed back up. It held 160 the whole time, and, you know, after my 10-minute charging session, I had to unplug, so we'll skip ahead to that one. And that's what I ended up with, 41%, and, yeah. So this particular location opens next week on Friday, December 27th. Open to the public. I think they said the rate would be 43 cents per kilowatt hour. At this event, we paid 2 cents per kilowatt hour just for testing purposes, and that was it. So, also wanted to note that in this screen here at 41% where it stops, it shows that it's still plugged in, And I thought I stopped it when I unplugged it. So I'm wondering if the charge stopped before I actually unplugged. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know of any way to actually check into that. But I mean, before I went to unplug the truck, just minutes before, I looked in the app and I was getting 160 kilowatts. So I'm not sure. So we just went to the IONNA event, and I tried to record the screen here charging. I don't know if that actually worked or not. But I didn't have the truck preconditioned long enough to actually make a difference. So I think we got 260 kilowatt, and then it dipped straight down to 160 and held it. It did charge at 160 the entire time until I unplugged it. They only gave 10-minute sessions just because there's so many people there lined up to go, you know, to do it. So it was fun. I did get to meet Tom Malogny and Kyle Connor. I was kind of hoping David Connor would be there, but he was not. I did see Dominic from the, I think that's his name, from the, what is his name? Batteries? It's a podcast they do. Battery, I don't remember what it's called now. I mean, I watch it occasionally, but I did see him there. I didn't get to talk to him. Brandon Flash was there. I've already gotten a picture of Brandon Flash last year, and so I didn't feel the need to get another picture with him. I met someone who I had met before, and I didn't know who he was, and he recognized me right off. But he has a YouTube channel, and I might, if I can remember to put it in here, I'll put something to just let you know who he was. But I thought that was pretty cool. You know, we had met in Asheville at the Asheville event last year sometime, and he recognized me. I mean, obviously I knew him when I started talking to him because I talked to him last year, but would not have been able to pick him out, and that's pretty cool that he picked me out. So anyway, we're now on our way back. We got about 21 miles. No, we got about 71 miles to the first supercharger stop. I'm going to do 2 supercharger stops on the way back, just because I have to meet someone at this second one closer to my house. So I thought, well, I'll just go to that one. And actually, yeah, it takes me back. Said that was fine. So, yeah. I will let them know. Here's how you text and drive. You go into here and you put it up on your steering wheel and you say, okay, cool. And the car doesn't yell at you when you go up there like that, and because the camera's here and it can't see here. So yeah. All right, well, that's pretty much that. And I did get FSD 13. Let's talk about that right quick. I can put it in hurry and make it really go fast, but in hurry it doesn't like to move out of this lane. And I don't like that. So I've been running it in standard, and I kind of like standard better, but anything more than 10 over, it's hard to get it to do. Even if traffic is taking off and leaving you, you don't want to do it. Even here, we're slowing back down in hurry mode, so I don't know. But it's almost always, if I switch it back to standard, it'll move back over the right lane immediately. But in hurry, always staying in the left lane. So, anyway, yeah.